reason.
I'm sorry.
Good morning. Are you Kevin Damon Ross?
Yes, ma'am.
And will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment in each case?
Yes, Your Honor, there's two, I believe, two MPR.
We had an agreement of 5 a while back, and the court rejected that, understandably, just because we're doing an update. If you need more.
Watch this part carefully, because the judge is about to stop talking like a lawyer and start talking like a parent who is completely out of patience. And honestly, that usually means the next few seconds are going to hit hard.
And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you will be waiving or giving up any right to appeal? And it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a cap of 8 years in prison, which means you're leaving your punishment up to me. And if I follow this agreement, I cannot give you more than 8 years. I can give you 8 years, I can give you less. It'll all depend on the information that's presented to me when we come back for sentencing. You have an absolute right to have a jury come in and do 2 things. The first is to determine if you're guilty or not. And then you could leave your punishment up to that jury if they found you guilty. If we go forward this way, you're waiving that right. And is that what you want to do? Okay. Do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law? State tenders number 1. It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Ross is not competent? All right, sir. In that case, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily, find that you're mentally competent and understand the nature and the consequences of that plea, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to reset your case for sentencing so that the probation department can do a pre-sentence report. That'll give me more information about you and your case, and we'll come back later for sentencing. Obviously, anything that you think is important for me to know, you'll get that information to Mr. Burbank, and he'll present it to me on that day as well. So then we have cause numbers 24 DCCR 1198 and 24 DCCR 1199. Each of these cases, I have motion to revoke unadjudicated probations. It looks like in 1198, you were placed on probation December 18th of 2024 for the offense of deadly weapon in a penal institution, a 3rd-degree felony, and that was a 4-year deferred probation. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And then in cause number 24, DCCR 1199, I also have that motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. Shows you were placed on probation that same day in December of 2024 for the 3rd-degree felony offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a motor vehicle. Is that also correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So if it's unagreed, somewhat unagreed, I want to go ahead and go through the rest of those allegations. I think I need to know if the punishment's up to me, what the pleas are, what all's been going on, not just the one new case. So I'm going to go through them all. If you need a minute to go over that with him, otherwise I'll just go through. So, Mr. Ross, both of these motions allege in count 1 that you were arrested for the offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle on June 13th of 2025. That's the case you just pled guilty to. And is that true or not true?
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
And that's one of those, Ms. Malfino, that probably needs to be looked at. Being arrested for it isn't really it's true, it's fine, but that language, y'all need to get them to change that language.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I do.
Count 2 alleges that you were arrested for evading arrest or detention. That was that same day. Is that true or not true? So that's not in the vehicle. That means that you got out of the vehicle and then ran. Is that true or not true?
Sure.
Count 3 in each case alleges that you were arrested for possession of marijuana June 13th of 2025, that same day. Is that true or not true? Okay. Count 4 in each case alleges that you possessed marijuana in violation of your probation order on that same day. Is that true or not true?
True.
Okay. Count 5 alleges that You tested positive for cocaine on a drug patch June 13th of 2025, and is that true or not true?
Not sure.
Count 6 alleges that you were at a location other than your residence at approximately 1:39 a.m. on June 13th
Sure.
of 2025. That's true?
Yes, ma'am.
And then count 7 in each case alleges that you're a little behind in your court-assessed fees in each case. Is that true or not true? Okay. Did you enter your pleas of true in each of your cases to counts 1, 2, 6, and 7?
And just like that, the conversation was over. The judge gave multiple warnings, tried to explain things calmly, and still ended up having to draw a hard line. Some courtroom moments are dramatic because people yell, and others are dramatic because the truth gets said out loud with absolute confidence.